So it's the 29th of April 2022 and your boy is starting Amazon FBA from scratch. Well, there are three ways to sell on Amazon: Amazon Retail / Online Arbitrage, Amazon Wholesale, and Amazon Private Label. Until now I was doing Arbitrage Amazon, which is where I simply go to local supermarkets or local shops and buy their products to resell on Amazon, and Wholesale Amazon, which is where I buy products in bulk from brands or wholesalers at a lower price and resell them on Amazon. However, after 1 year of doing this, I feel like it's finally time to step into the big boys league, which is private label. This is where you create your own product, your own brand, and sell it on Amazon FBA. As always, I'll be documenting this entire journey on this YouTube channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn the bell on to never miss a video, because I post every single week. This is the first ever video into this private label journey, so if you're a complete newbie just like me in the private label world, then it's the perfect time to start along with me, as I'll be teaching you everything I learn on this channel. In this video, my goal is to go through as many courses, mentors, ebooks, and Fiverr to try and do as much research as I can for private label, and then I'm going to summarize it all for you so you understand what private label is and how does it work. Before I do that, you must be wondering, Jatz, why do you need to start private label? Isn't Amazon Wholesale profitable or good enough? See, I'm starting private label because it's a way of selling on Amazon where you can make higher profit margins and have less competition. Plus, it's part of this Amazon FBA thing, so I need to master it to be known as the FBA king. Now, to explain this private label and wholesale thing, let me jump on my laptop to show you guys the difference using listings, like a private label listing and a wholesale listing. So on the screen, what you're seeing is a pseudo cream. Well, it's a cream, which basically is a wholesale item. Now, how do you identify the difference between wholesale and private label? It is simply by checking how many sellers are selling this exact same product. Now, on Amazon, you can see how many people are selling this exact same product by simply going to check this option here. So as you can see, there are new 27 options, right? Which means there are 27 new sellers selling this exact same product. That way, I will know that this product is a wholesale product. And the second way to make sure is that you should be able to find this exact same product with the exact same logo, brand name, everything on a wholesaler. Like, for example, Best Way Wholesale has this exact same product. Now, yes, this is 60 grams and this is 400 grams, but you get what I'm trying to say. Now, this is an example of a private label listing. As you can see, this is a exact same looking listing, but the amount of sellers selling this exact same product is below 2. And when I mean below 2, it's only one person. But if there are 2 people and it has the same name, so sold by, if it's the same name and there are 2 people, it also means it's a private label product. So there's only one person selling the exact same product, which is why it's a private label product. And you cannot, I'm sure, or you 100% can't find this exact same product with the exact same brand name and the brand logo. You can probably find the exact same type of the design of the product from Alibaba or somewhere else, but you will need this exact same logo and obviously the rights and the authorization from this exact seller or this brand to sell this product. But this is basically the difference between private label and wholesale. Now, the reason why wholesale is better than private label is because you can use existing listings to just sell the product. So you're basically looking for products which are already selling, put it in your inventory and start selling that product. And you don't need to spend anything on PPC, which is basically marketing the product on Amazon. You don't need to take any photos, nothing. Simply order it from a wholesaler, send that product to Amazon, and Amazon starts selling it. Whereas in private label, you literally need to go from creating the brand, to creating the product, to even creating the listing, to taking the images, to doing your SEO, making sure the description's good, spending money on ads. All of this thing, which means you will need a lot more money to start private label. You need around, I would say, well, from what I've heard, around £5,000 minimum to start Amazon private label, but you can start wholesale with around £1,500. Now, in wholesale, I'm experienced, so I can definitely tell you can start Amazon wholesale with around £1,500. But for private label, this is a rough estimation of what people have told me, but in the future, I'll confirm if £5,000 is enough to get started with private label. However, the great thing about private label is that you have no competition in your own listing, which means no one is allowed to sell that product except you. So you'll be making all the sales. And in the future, if you wish to sell off this brand to someone, you can probably make millions. Now, that being said, as an experienced Amazon seller, I would always recommend you start with wholesale and arbitrage Amazon just to build that initial capital. And you also get the understanding and experience of how to sell on Amazon. And then once you have mastered it, then you can move on to private label, because you will have more money to play around with and you're more likely to more likely to make less mistakes as you have experience of how to sell on Amazon. It's basically like playing a game. Level 1 is arbitrage Amazon, level 2 is wholesale Amazon, and level 3 is private label. In order for you to beat the boss at level 3, the private label boss, you need to go through level 1 and level 2 to get the understanding and the experience you need. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into the jungle of information, also known as Google, to start hunting to become the FBA king. Now it might take me a whole day, so I'll see you guys soon.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so I'm back and I already have iBags. That's how long the day was. And as you can see, I have piles of notes here, which I'm gonna summarize it all for you in this video now, obviously. So yeah, let's just get started. Sorry for the quick interruption, but when it comes to private labeling, you're creating your own brand. So you should register a company for that. Now you must be saying, but Jatz, how should I register a company? Don't worry, because I've got something special for you. You can use OSOME to do this. You can register a company with OSOME for just £1 and get 2 months worth of free accounting if you do so. 2 months worth of free accounting, that's an absolute bargain. Now the great thing about using OSOME to register your company is that once you're started to make money in your private label journey, then you can also use them as your accountant, because OSOME's a dedicated e-commerce accounting company who can do all your taxes for you. All you have to do is simply drag and drop invoices to the online platform and all your work is done. And you can literally spend all your time doing your product research and packing for your Amazon business. You can register your company today using the link in the description. I'm assuming you know the basics of Amazon FBA. If you don't, go watch this video to understand everything. Because right now I'm about to share the 5 key differences or the major differences between Amazon private label and Amazon wholesale and arbitrage wholesale. So the first difference is product sourcing. In wholesale FBA, you're looking for products like these which have high reviews and high sales. So the reviews are high and the sales are high, which means this is a perfect type of product you're going to be selling. However, in private label, you're looking for a product which, for example, let me just grab one. For example, this resistance band, which has less reviews, but it has high demand, which means it has more sales. The main reason being is because in private label, you're really looking for products where there is less competition to compete with other sellers who are also going to be selling the exact same type of product. Now in the future, I'll be making in detail private label product sourcing videos, but for now, I'm just gonna talk from what I've learned. But in the future, it will be more from my practical perspective. The second major difference is sourcing from China. In Amazon wholesale, I used to work with brands and wholesalers in the UK, which means I did not have to deal with those high or insane shipping rates or any customs or legal laws and everything when it comes to ordering from abroad. Now to source your private label products, you'll be looking at a website like Alibaba to try and find your products. Now because Alibaba is based in China and all the suppliers are actually based in China, you'll be paying insane shipping rates like I'm about to show you actually. And also you will need to pay customs when it comes to ordering the products to UK, because there's all type of other legal charges which you pay. Now the average shipping cost, as you can see on the screen, from China is around $5 to $9 per kilo, and that is through air obviously. So if I was to order 100 kg in terms of products, it will cost me $500 just for shipping. Now this does not even include the customs, which are, I think, custom and VAT. So VAT is another 20% and custom is calculated in different amounts, but it will almost cost me around 800 to 900 pounds in just shipping alone for ordering 100 kg. But that being said, the reason why you would want to order from China, because your cost of manufacturing the products would be so much cheaper compared to the UK, because the labor cost in the UK is a lot higher compared to China. So that was the second difference. Now the third major difference is creating your listing. As you're going to be manufacturing the whole product and creating a brand new name and images and everything, you can't find that exact same product on Amazon anywhere. So you will need to create the listing yourself. And now creating a listing is not something which you can do easily, because you will need to use keywords, good description, good images, good SEO in order to optimize your listing. Now I'll talk about why you should optimize and why it's important to create a good listing, which is linked to this main difference. With the wholesale Amazon, I can simply go to this exact listing, take the ASIN of this product, which is just a number Amazon uses to identify every single product, and you can find that number right here. As you can see, let me just scroll down. So this number right here, I can take this, copy and paste it into my Amazon Sales Central account and use this exact listing and start selling on it. Whereas with a private label listing, I cannot do that, as I just explained, because there is no products or brands with that specific name which you'll be creating on Amazon at all. So you will need to do from scratch everything. Moving on to the fourth major difference, which is Amazon PPC. When it comes to selling online, advertising is one of your biggest costs, as you will need to market your product so it can reach to your customers. However, in Amazon Wholesale, the best part was that you don't need to do that at all, because Amazon has millions of customers coming on Amazon buying products. And when it comes to wholesale products, which we can sell, there is no need to market, because those products are already selling and they can be, and you can just use that listing and start selling that exact same product. However, in private label, that won't be the case, because let's take an example. Let's say you want to sell toys for dogs. Now, if your product, which has a keyword of toys for dogs, you type it on Amazon, toys for dogs. If you type this in, now let me scroll down. This is the first page of products on Amazon. If I scroll down, there are 7 other pages. And if I go on the third page, see, on this page, there are products which are still being sold, but they're not even coming on the first page. When you create your listing with the product, it'll be on the last page, which is why you need to market the product so you can get onto the first page and start getting sales using Amazon PPC, which is basically Amazon's advertising platform for Amazon FBA. Moving on to the fifth and final major difference, which is brand registry and trademark. So because you are creating your own brand and you don't want anyone else to jump on that listing or use that exact same name of the product and start selling it, you need to trademark your product, or your name, sorry, not the product, the brand name or the brand logo or the brand image.
A few inches later.
Or the type of design you are selling. So to explain this, let's go on Amazon and let me show you. So this is a product, private label product on Amazon. Now the name of the brand is Conky, and so I want to make sure that this is trademarked. If it's not trademarked, then legally you technically can sell this product. But let's just go here. I don't recommend, but I'm just trying to give you an example. So as you can see, this word or the brand name has been trademarked in the UK, and in the UK you can use the gov.uk website to try and to see if that name or the brand name is trademarked. You can also apply for your own one, which is what you do when it comes to private label, just so you can be safe. The second reason why you need to apply for a trademark to sell on Amazon with your own brand is because when you go on Amazon and try and create a listing, it will ask you for the brand name, and you need to enroll your brand name into the Amazon's trademark or Amazon's registry or brand registry, which is basically where Amazon will ask you for the brand, the trademark ID and all the information, so that when you go to creating a listing, your brand will pop up as soon as you write the name. And it will also make sure that no one can ever jump on your listing, and Amazon can always just ban them if they do that. This video is full of information, but the reason why I'm doing this because I want to document everything from the start. And if you enjoy this video and you want to start Amazon FBA yourself, then you can go watch this video. It's a whole, I think 55-minute video or course which you can watch to start arbitrage Amazon, which is your level 1 to start with. However, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to help me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, have an amazing day, and peace.